name is Anna Trong with Henrico County Recreation Parks Department. Today, we're going to make a fun, easy, inexpensive Halloween prop as we get ready for that holiday coming up that can be so spooky. We can add this to our indoors, our outdoors, wherever you'd like to put a little basket cage Halloween prop. So we're going to start by going over the supplies. There's not much to it. Again, I say this over and over. It's really inexpensive and very easy to make and adds a lot of character to your home. First, what you need are 2 laundry baskets. So these are very inexpensive, cheap laundry baskets. I paid $1 for this, and you need 2 of them per cage. So if you want to make more than 1, 2 per cage is what you need. Laundry basket to start with. Then you need paint to paint your laundry basket with. And any brand paint works well as long as it can adhere to plastic. That's what you want to make sure you've got, something that adheres to plastic. Otherwise it'll peel and flake off and it won't look the same. You need a pair of scissors. Sharp is good, but heavy duty is really what you need because cutting this laundry basket, the plastic is thick and it's really hard and your scissors can break if they're flimsy. You need some zip ties to hold the baskets together to create the cage. As an option, you can use thread, yarn, string. We have black zip ties because we're going to paint our baskets black and the zip ties blend in nicely. So whatever you are using, try to get black if you can or the same color as your basket so it blends in nicely. You need some chain to hang your basket with and to add a little bit of excitement to it if you so desire. And then maybe some friends to come along and enjoy the party. Again, these I got for $1, so inexpensive way to cage something, whether it be an animal bones or a skeleton or whatever you want to put inside your cage. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And we are going to start with the laundry basket. And I'm going to tell you, you can put them together and stack them together one on top of the other, but because of this little bump right here and this lip, when you stack the 2 of them together, they're going to have a little gap. So what I've done and what I recommend is cutting the lip off, just going around the edge and cutting the lip off. And again, that's why you need those heavy-duty scissors to really get through the plastic. And depending on what size you want your cage to be, you can cut right at the top lip, or you can cut at the first ring down below. And I've done that with the laundry basket. You can see what's left here. And this is what we're going to demonstrate with today. So, again, paint to paint it. And here is our painted basket. And I painted this and I let it dry overnight just because paint on plastic I think probably takes a little longer to dry, but it really did cure pretty well and pretty quickly for my surprise. So we've got our single cage here, the bottom part, and we want to then add our friends. So this is where you decide what you want to go in your basket, whether it be our friend Jack there, a spider, maybe something to wave to your friends if it's hanging out in the tree, and I like our little rat friend here too. He just needs to go in a cage. All right, so from there, we're gonna set that to the side. And I'm gonna bring my lid out. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang this cage with one of my chains. So I'm gonna take my zip tie. And if you notice your zip ties, the part where it ties, this little square part that the end goes through, it's got a shape to it. One side is flat and one side is open like a P. And when you put your end through, you have to go the right way. Only one way works, and you'll know because this one, it's not really even going in, but when I turn it around and go in from the flat side, it'll slide in and it'll make a zip sound to it, and it's very satisfying. So we're gonna take our zip tie and put our first one through. I'm gonna do 2 at the same time here to make it a little easier, save some time. Because I'm gonna hang my chain from 2 directions, from 2 parts of the chain. And again, I found these for $1, so that's where they came from. Halloween props, there are all kinds all over the place, and you can hear it. Ah, so satisfying. There's one side. And I do that just because there's a center to the basket, and to make it kind of hang straight, I'm zip tying from 2 sides of it. Just depends on what your basket looks like and how you want it to hang. All right, and there we go. We've got it pulled up. I'm just going to cut these ends off of the zip tie so our little pieces aren't sticking out so far. So we've got our handle here so we can hang it. So I'm going to set those to the side and pull our friends back to where we can put our top on. All right, and from here, this is where you zip tie. You go around each of the sides and zip tie according to where you think you need to connect the two. So I just did one side and I went back on the other side and I worked my way symmetrically around. Now, one key thing that you could do is you could cut one of the basket's rims, and from what I understand, that helps them sit within each other, at least just around that connection part, or this works pretty well as it is. Also, if you don't want to zip tie all the way around, you can push the basket in. It allows you to adjust your friends inside as you hang and decorate, because they do kind of slide around a little bit. Or if you have dexterity in your hands and fingers, good dexterity, you can reach through and adjust them as you need. We've got a long hand in there, so that works pretty well just to slide in and move things around. So I've got my zip ties. I'm going to zip them up tight. Cut the ends off. And you can zip them up as tight as you want, so they're nice and secure. And when you cut your ends off, you can hardly see them. Now I've done like 5 on here. That's all. You can add more, add whatever you want to hold your cage close together. You can add some tinsel on top or whatever other Halloween decoration you find around the house or in your nearby store. Hang it up, inside, outside, spook the neighbors, spook yourself, whatever adds to your Halloween fun. Thanks for joining me here, and you'll see a supply list at the end.